Are you struggling to keep up with boxing? Download the Boxing Showtimes app for the latest fight schedules, full undercards, boxer stats, news, and real-time updates. It's more than just an app, it's the boxing community you want to join.
Boxing King Media, powered by the Riyadh season. Teddy Atlas, you picked Oleksandr Usyk to get the win again. He's done that in the AI judges scorecard and all three judges. What's your opinion on that?
I had the same scorecard, I'll be honest. I knocked the crap out of the judges when they're bad. And they were bad tonight in that one fight. I forget what it was. That fight.
Dave Allen, Johnny Fisher?
Yeah, oh, God almighty, it was terrible. It was horrible. I mean, that's what chases fans away from the sport. That's what takes away the credibility of the sport. Judges, not the fighters. The fighters are fighters. That there's a purity to what they do. There's always a legitimacy to what they do. But it makes the sport look illegitimate when you have judges that rob a fighter that way. So I give them credit. A lot of times, like I said, I knock the crap out, and rightfully so, because I want the business to be better, not worse. And when judges do that, it makes it worse. But they got it right. I give them credit. I applaud them. They got it. There was a lot of people that thought or that wanted Fury to win, to be quite frankly, for probably other reasons and business reasons and trying to set up a Joshua fight, whatever it is. At the end of the day, Usyk earned that decision. I mean, the reason I picked him was the same reason I've been picking him, and I picked him the first time. He wins. He finds a way to win. And you know what the greatest example was? He loses the fifth round. It was a good round for Fury. I mean, he loses that round, Usyk. And I turned to my son. I said, watch what happens this round. Watch what happens this round. He will do what he's always done and what winners do. He knows what way the wind is blowing. He knows exactly what just happened, and he knows what he has to do. He's got to turn it around. He's got to perform like a winner. He's got to go out there now and take control. I said, watch what happens the next round. Sure enough, and I said to him, who's going to show up? The winner, the guy named Usyk, who always finds it, because he doesn't let it get away from him, because he knew that if he let another round go like that, it could get away from him. The momentum started to flow that way. So what does he do in the sixth round? He comes out and dominates the round. He comes out and takes control. And what does he do for the next 5 rounds, whatever? At least on my scorecard. And maybe on the judges, I didn't see their score. But for the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th round, 5 rounds in all, I gave it to him. And the 11th. The 12th round I gave to Fury. I had a 116, 112. But he ran off like 5, like I said, I don't remember exactly if it was 5 or 6, but he ran off 5 straight rounds after he lost the 5th round. Just took control, behaved like a winner. Be mentally, technically, physically, behaved like a winner. And look, Fury was better. He was better than the first time. I give him credit for that. And he actually fought the kind of fight that I said that I suggested he should. Where instead of just moving around the ring where he could let the guy boil him down with pressure, which he did. He boiled him down the first time because he's moving around, and Usyk was pressing. Even when he was losing rounds early, the pressure was starting to build and wear out Fury, which had caught up to him in the 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th round, whatever it was. But I said this time what he should do is, instead of just moving around, letting the guy boil, set himself, use that wingspan, set himself, set his legs where he keeps him on the outside at the end of his jab, and then controls the range, takes little steps back, but he set the punch. He makes Usyk earn his way in. Doesn't let him just come in. Doesn't let him just control him that way and wear him down. And he did a better job. But then again, Usyk does what winners do. They adapt to what they have to do. He kept going to the body. He kept pressing the fight. His defense was good. His technique is always as good. And he's going to the body. He's getting closer. And he was putting together 5 and 6 punches. If you didn't notice, Fury's putting together 1 and 2. And he did a better job. Every once in a while, he set up the right hand, bang, against the southpaw, which is a good punch to use, off of the jab with the southpaw. He tried to use the uppercut. He went to the body. Fury's in spots pretty good. But at the end of the day, when he was throwing 1 and 2, Usyk was throwing 5 and 6. And there was only one guy you could give the rounds to when he was doing that, consistently through the round. I thought there was some spots in some late rounds where Fury tried to steal the round, at the end. But the guy who had carried the round by putting them together, by being consistent offensively, was Usyk.
And One last question for you. One word answer. It's an easy one. Will anyone in this era beat Oleksandr Usyk? Yes or no?
There's one guy out there.
Name him.
Father Time.
It's a beautiful answer. I'm going to leave it on that. It's a beautiful ending. Mr. Teddy Atlas, as always, it's a pleasure. Have a safe flight home and have a great Christmas.
One, two, let's go.